Hello students, welcome back to our e-learning class. Today I will take class 10 economics class. I hope all of you are fine, healthy and staying at your home. Okay? And I also hope that previous chapter you understood, and if you face any problem, contact with me. Okay students, so in the previous class we discuss our second chapter, sectors of Indian economy. So previous day I discussed type of unemployment. Okay, so in our India, the unemployment scenario, there are two type of unemployment we can see. One is the urban unemployment, another is the rural unemployment. So previous day I discussed the rural unemployment. There are three types rural unemployment. One is the disguised unemployment, seasonal unemployment, and another is open unemployment. So today I discuss about the open unemployment. Under this, open unemployment, that means the person who are able to work and need for work but cannot find any job or work. So this type of unemployment we can say the open unemployment. Now today we discuss the another types of unemployment, that is urban unemployment. Now under the urban unemployment there are three types of unemployment. One is the industrial unemployment, number two, educated unemployment, and the last one, technical unemployment. So first let's discuss the industrial unemployment. Industrial unemployment means the person who are illiterate but search for work and they are able to work. Okay, like any industries, factories as a labor. So this type of unemployment we can say the industrial unemployment, and this scenario we can see for the rural urban migration. Okay, so when the rural urban migration increases, industrial unemployment also increases. Now the next one is educated unemployment. So this educated unemployment is the horrible situation for our India. So what is the educated unemployment? Educated unemployment means the people who are educated but can't find the job appropriate for his or her. Okay, so whatever their job they get, this job not suit for their education level. So this type of unemployment we can say the educated unemployment, and this type of unemployment we can see in our India, and this amount is the huge amount. So one is the skilled worker, improvement with the proper education, but the lack of the job opportunity, they are the unemployment or unemployed. Now is the next one is the technical or technological. So technological unemployment means, see, day by day nation are developed. So with this development, the nation adopt various type of technology. So day by day, the innovative technology is came in our daily life. So the people who work in any factory or any industry or any other organization, so if there are any new technology is came, after that he not suit for this technology, or he is the unable to run this technology. So this type of unemployment we can say the technological unemployment. So with the technological upgradation, the existing workforce, they are unable to cope with the new technology. So after the what? So they are the unemployed because they not run this technology. So this type of technology we can say, or unemployment we can say technological unemployment. So these are our the scenario of unemployment in our India. Now the next question is how we remove this unemployment, or how we create the job opportunity. Okay students, so let's see. So for this, employment can given to people by identifying, promoting and locating industries and service in semi-rural areas. So in every state or every region, we need the increasing income and employment for the people. So how we create more job opportunity? So for that reason, the government takes some initiativeness and government implement some programs to create the job opportunity. Okay, and our Planning Commission of India, which known as the Niti Aayog, so these are taken some decisions. So one of the our central government taken one decision on one program. This is called the MGNREGA, which is very important for you. Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act, which implemented in 2005. So under this program, the person who are able for the job and need for the job, but they can't find the job, so for them, especially in rural areas, government take this program and they are employed for some particular works, and these works we can say the 100 days works. So from the government, in some areas of India, especially in rural areas, they guaranteed 100 days of employment in 1 year by the government. If any problem is there, if government can't provide the job, then government also provide the employment allowances for these persons. So this is one is the very popular program MGNREGA, which enacted as 2005. So by this type of program, government create the more employment opportunities. Okay students, now we already told In our Indian economy, there are some sectors, 3 sectors. One is the primary sector, industrial sector and tertiary sector. But after this, when we talking about the employment, so there are the 2 sectors. One is, we can say, organized sector, another is the unorganized sector, which is very important. So which sectors are called the organized sector? So the sector where the employment terms are the fixed and regular. Under the organized sector, the employment terms are fixed and regular. And this sector registered by the government and by the government implement some policies or some laws for the employees, like as the Factories Act, Payment of Gratuity Act. So these acts are implemented by the government for the employee. Now these jobs are regular and working hour is fixed. So the employee, they work for some fixed hour. Okay, so these are the facilities for the who work under the organized sector. Now also this sector provide the job security and also provide some benefits like the paid leave, payment during the holidays, provident fund, gratuity, these are. And also after the job or after the retirement from the job, they also get the pension. So this type of benefits we can see under the organized sector. And these sector are registered by the government. For example, we can say the government employee like school teacher, professors, and also some health workers. So they are under the work under the organized sector. So these are all about the organized sector. In the next class, I discuss about the unorganized sector, and also we can differentiate organized sector and the unorganized sector. Okay student, so read these carefully for today. Thank you.